Yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome to 5 for a Change. What we're doing out here today is we're putting up solar panels for this chicken coop. We're going to see if adding LED lights in here and providing about 3 more hours of light actually makes them lay more eggs. Now this is usually common knowledge from farmers. They say they need about 14 hours of daylight in order to lay eggs, but we're going to see if we can put this all on solar power so that we can use LED lights, a little small battery, and a setup that's going to be basically off the grid. So the chicken coop will be off the grid. It'll have lights for when the sun goes down earlier. We're going to see if we can't add about 3 hours to the daylight that they get. Now we're using a white LED, which sometimes looks bluish, but we're not really sure if that's going to change how they act. But we already know that they're not laying eggs every single day now. They're starting to kind of be off and on. So we'll see if providing the light will get them back on a schedule of laying eggs every single day. All right, let's see what we get. All right, today we're out here at the farm. I've got an aunt and uncle who have a chicken house, and what I'm trying to do is we're trying to add a little bit of light because it's winter and obviously the light goes away sooner, and we want to see if we can't get the chickens to lay eggs longer or more eggs for that matter. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these LED strips that I made out of rubber. They're flexible, they're rubberized, and they're waterproof and weatherproof. And so we're going to connect these, and these are just prototypes, so the way they look definitely going to change. But what we're going to do is we're going to make this chicken house solar, and we're going to put these lights inside and see if we can't get the chickens to lay more eggs. What it consists of is just a little 12-volt battery just right here. Super easy to get one of these. They're about $18. If you want to buy one of these from us, we can make them for you, and we'll also design a little system for you. As you can hear, we have a lot going on in the background, but Brandon's up there, and we're going to try to see if we can't mount this solar panel to get the maximum effect to charge this battery. And the battery is relatively small, so it's not going to take a whole lot to charge it back up. That's why we have the charge controller right here, because what this does is this allows us to hook our solar panel up to our battery and then to our light, but this will make sure that it doesn't overcharge the battery. Also, it'll make sure that the solar panel doesn't suck juice out of the battery, because if you don't have one of these in between, it'll suck the juice right back out of the battery, so it'll defeat the purpose of what you're trying to do. And so you'll want to put one of these, but that's as simple as the system is. A solar panel, a charge controller, a battery, and then you throw in the LED lights, and you've got yourself a little bit of a chicken coop. I don't know what's the name for this. Lights for your chicken coop, and hopefully with this experiment we'll see if they lay eggs longer. Right there we've got our single solar panel. It's a 14.5 volt solar panel, 15 watt, and we've got it to where it's coming in right through there in the hole, and then the battery is just tucked away right here in this little cubby hole. There's our charge controller that we've hooked up. It's telling us that the battery is about 3/4 of the way full. Even with the sun going down out there, it's still putting on a little bit of a charge. That charge controller is going to allow for us to not have the battery drain back out into the solar panel. And we've got it all wired up. Got a few wires going there into our main wire. And then we've got it nailed in. You can see the little nails. But right here we've got lights for the chickens. And what you want to do is give them a few more hours of light, and hopefully they'll lay more eggs. And this hardly takes any juice. Runs off a little 12-volt battery that I showed you earlier. But that's the setup right there. And maybe these chickens will lay a few more eggs. Isn't that right, mister? Isn't that right, mister? He's like, get out of my spot. I'm trying to get comfy. So the chickens are actually right there. They're roosting. Got the lights still kind of giving quite a bit of light in here, you guys can see, and I'm looking through the window. Not a real bright white, it's kind of almost a blue, and we'll see if they lay some eggs tomorrow. Give them a few more hours of light. 1, 2, 3, 4 chickens in here, female. Oh, 5. And this morning I came in and there was 4 eggs, so that was a pretty good sign that it was working. But at the same time, it's only been 1 day, so we're going to try to go ahead and wait till Christmas to re-go through this. And my battery is charging. That third light is about lit, so it's almost filled that battery all the way up, and that's a good thing. But once again, there's the lights up there, just little strips that I built, and we've got them daisy chained over to this one. We've got our charge controller up there for the solar panel going down to a switch, which is just a pretty primitive switch right there. And we've got a battery hidden up, tucked up right there, going out to, I think we've got it all connected via a solar panel right there. So with this being a test, we're just testing it out, seeing if we can get these chickens to lay a few more eggs. We'll keep tally of how many eggs, and then once we come out here about Christmas time, we're gonna go ahead and start shutting the lights off at night. We're gonna put these lights on a timer, which I don't have right now. We're gonna decide to go ahead and put it on a timer so that the lights come on at a certain time and they shut off at a certain time, so we don't run down the battery if somebody forgets. But once we do that, we'll be able to kind of judge whether the chickens are laying more or less. And it's going to take a little while, but we'll see what we can do over the winter. All right. Stay tuned for part 2 in 3 months. But wait, before you take off, here's a quick follow-up. For one, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also, what we're going to do different next time, or we might go in and switch a few things out, is the fact that we're going to add a timer. And the timer is going to allow for us to be able to turn the lights on a little bit before sunrise, and then once again during the day it'll shut off, it'll recharge, and then we'll turn it on just a little bit before sunset, give them maybe another 3.5 hours of light. The other thing we're going to change is possibly the light color. I'm not really sure, with the white being not a true white, it's more of like a blue, and I'm not really sure if that's going to settle well with them not ever seeing blue light. So what we might do is switch it over to more of a warmer color, which is more of a 3K color. It'll still be LED strips, but it's definitely going to be a warmer, more sunset-y color, or the color that you have in your own home. The other thing is we might possibly throw another battery on with another couple strips just to make it a little brighter. But those are just things that we're thinking about, mainly because right now we're in the experimentation stage, and that's just something that we're learning as we go. And if you guys like our channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also join us at 5forchange.org, which is our social site, kind of set up like Facebook, where you can create a profile and you can join in the conversation on how we can make a change in the world. You can set up groups, forums, all kinds of stuff. I won't get into the details. If you want, you can check out our other videos if you really like our channel, and join us at 5forchange.org. We'll see you there.